with you, which is yoga for women's health and harmony. And yet it's not yoga in a kind of conventional way. It's yoga in terms of exploring our kind of freedom of movement, but also these are practices that you can do without the need for yoga clothes or a yoga mat or yoga props. And in fact, I've got a little short sequence today that I would like you to experiment with. Just take it out in the morning, do it standing in the grass, do 10, 15 minutes, just like you would get up and have a shower. Right? And just give yourself this challenge or this invitation. Just do this every day for a month, just out of curiosity. Just to explore how empowering it can be when we really explore like our ability to deepen kind of a conversation and intimacy with our own bodies, and especially with our pelvic organs. Okay. Now, to do this little practice today, you don't need any previous experience. I have a lot more online that goes into much more depth and detail called Unwinding. And yet a lot of what I'm sharing, in this practice today, on that course, throughout my whole work, actually, is inspired by the women who have come before me and really led the way with this, what I consider quite revolutionary content. So I can't really continue without saying their names, and that is Uma Dinsmore-Tuli with her wonderful work, Yoni Shakti, and also Angela Farmer. So thank you to those two women, as well as many, many others that I could name, but that's important to state. Source. So on that note, join me. I'd like you to start really simply. You've got your feet hips width distance apart, and we're just going to bounce around a bit. Right? So I'd like you just to bounce and bounce and bounce, maybe just onto the balls of the feet. And then as you do, beginning to bring in some shaking. Right? So you can just shake a little bit, shake the arms, maybe reach the arms up, maybe shake the head, maybe I'll just shake the microphone off. But as you shake, jump around. And it's a little bit, like I said, getting up in the morning, just like you would go for a shower, right? Getting up in the morning and just energetically shaking off anything that's not needed. And as you shake, 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 we're then just going to bring the arms out wide, take a long deep breath in and out. Reach the arms up, a little bit higher. Up to you whether you breathe out through the nose, but definitely breathe in through the nose. And keep going just one more time. So this is my saying yes to life pose, right? So it's just a wonderful way to kind of hack the system a little bit. Just whatever life is giving you, we just have an opportunity to say yes, welcome, welcome, and well go. So on that note, we're just going to kind of again brush down the body, even down through the inner legs, down through the outsides of the legs, down through sides of the arms. So if you could just wash off anything that's not needed. Wash it off, whatever's been going on in your month, in your year, in your life. Just let it all go. Okay, so now we are ready, right? Now we're ready to begin. And we're going to begin with our foundation, with our souls. Now, I've taught, literally tens of thousands of people here. And again, I always hear, I want to ground, this request to ground. Now, what does that really mean? So ideally, go get your feet on the earth. Right? You set your feet hips width distance apart, and I'd like you to visualize that you've got roots that go deep, deep, deep down. Deep down, and you source your stability from that center of the earth. Now push down through your 2 feet, push down through those roots, and at the same time, there's an allowance, receptivity, a power that can come all the way up through the feet, up through the pelvis, up through the heart, up through the throat, down into your hands, and the head is high. Okay, so on the next inhale, lift up your 3 middle toes, just the 3 middle toes. And as you breathe out, let the toes go down. And we'll do that again. Inhale, lift up the 3 middle toes. And as you breathe out, let the toes go down. Again, inhale, lift up the 3 middle toes. Big toes stay down, little toes stay down. Exhale, toes down. One more. Inhale, lift up the 3 middle toes. And exhale, toes come down. So if someone was to come and push you right now, they wouldn't be able to, right? You're solid, you're centered, you're anchored within. And yet now we're going to play a little bit with that. Just play, just explore. So shift the weight to one foot, doesn't matter which one, and begin to experiment with your balance. And again, we're not holding any fixed kind of yoga asana here. We're just experimenting. Now, on my longer program, Unwind the Feminine, I speak about menstrual cycle awareness and how at different times of our cycle, just like at different times of the moon cycle, it's possible to explore these different qualities. And one of those in our pre-ovulation is indeed playfulness. Right? So invoking in the spirit of play, even into your practice, especially if it's something that's got a little serious over the years, something that you feel like you have to do. So place that foot down. Feel how it feels to have 2 feet on the floor, 2 feet on Mother Earth. Take a long, deep breath in through the nose. This time, breathe out through the mouth. Let it be an audible sigh. Even though I can't actually hear you, just pretend. Take a breath in and out. Okay. Shift the weight over to the other side now. How does this side feel? Okay, we're not symmetrical, so you can just experiment with that. Maybe you got way more stability on this side, maybe not. Right? Again, it doesn't really matter. We're not looking for any perfect position. A big part of the women's work is actually exploring all the natural intelligence within your body, whether that's perceived to be beautiful or perfect or not, because what really counts, you know this to be true, I'm sure, is that vitality within, right? That's really what we're aiming at supporting. It's the inner vitality. So explore, and of course you can, I'm going quite fast, but you can go quite slow. It's really up to you. And then both feet go down. Take a long, deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Right, so this is always a winner. This one we're going to kick the leg out, and I'd like you to make the sound ha. And you're going to go, maybe turn the volume down if you got it up, because I'm going to do it with you, right? So you're going to kind of make the sound ha, and I'd really like you to kick out whoever or whatever is in your hip. So we really make some space in the hip. And we'll do about 10 or so. Of course, feel free to do a few more if you wish. Root down through one leg. Again, it doesn't matter which one. Hands are on your hips. Take a breath in. Ha! 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 Keep going. And as you do, just see if you can make it a little bit louder, a little bit louder, a little bit louder. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Take a long, deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, usually what happens is that women end up smiling. So just observe. Maybe that's there, maybe not. But sometimes it's like this process of titration, right? Of slowly releasing tension that might have been building up over potentially a lifetime. And we need to find a way to kind of let that out. And for me, that is through an expression, through movement, through arts, your body, poetry. So let's go to the other side now. Bring the hands onto the hips. Take a long, deep breath in. Ha! 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 Really kick through that hip, kick through that leg. Keep kicking, keep making some sound. Really open up the mouth as you do. 3, 2, 1. Feet down. And now we're just going to shake, 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 shake. And as you shake, let the shoulders move, let the arms move. Maybe lift the arms up. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Okay. And bring the hands onto the hips. And we're going to do some big hip circles. Big circles round with the hips. An experiment. How does that feel through the front, the back, the left, and the right? There's no wrong way to do this, right? Change direction. Observe how it feels to go in the other direction. Most likely you started in that direction that feels a little smoother. So also a couple more on the second side. And then come to center. Let's do a figure of 8. One hip forwards, other hip back. One hip forwards, other hip back. And this time, just let your arms move as well, right? And perhaps one of the wonderful things about doing an online practice is that you can really be free in your own space. At least I hope you can, right? Just to experiment and to explore. And ideally, you're free in any space, but perhaps you feel a little bit more comfortable in the comfort of your own home or garden. Like I said, if you can do this outside, please do so. Now bring the feet a little bit wider now, so you're bringing your feet really into our kind of goddess stance. Reach the arms up, breathe in. Exhale, make fists, pull that power in. Again, inhale, reach the arms up to receive life, and exhale to let go of all that's been transformed. We'll do 108. I'm just kidding. Let's do a couple more. So inhale as you reach up, and exhale as you come down. Again, inhale as you reach up, exhale as you come down. Inhale as you reach up. This time, exhale, hands into Padma Mudra. So mudra meaning seal. This is the seal of the lotus flower, lotus right in front of the heart. And just lift your heels up. Find balance here. Inhale, bring the arms out wide, Maha Padma Mudra, the mighty lotus. Exhale, bring it back towards the heart. Again, inhale, reach out wide. And exhale, back towards the heart. Let's do one more. Inhale, bring the arms out wide. Exhale, back towards the heart. Heels go down. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Yoni Mudra, downward pointing triangle, right above the womb space. Inhale, straighten the legs. Set the feet about hips width distance apart. Inhale, hands to prayer at the heart center, honoring the elements. The element of air resides at the heart. Exhale, Yoni Mudra, that downward pointing triangle to the earth, that offering back to the earth. Inhale all the way up to the sun, the fire in the sky. Exhale, round through space. That's infinite possibility to the waters of creation within. To the heart, breathe in. And down, that offering back to the earth, right? That practice. Inhale all the way up, reach up, maybe even look up. Exhale, round through space. Again, infinite possibility. The awareness of that. Waters of creation, back to the heart, breathe in, receive life. Exhale, down to the earth. Again, we could do a whole hour just with this. It's so profound. Inhale all the way up to the rhythms above, the rhythms that govern those within. Exhale, round through space, the waters of creation within everyone, regardless of your life stage. Inhale, back to the heart. One last time, down to the earth. Inhale to that rhythm, the rhythm above, the rhythm in space, all the way round to the waters. Back up to the heart and down. This is the last few movements that we're going to do. So inhale, lift up the 3 middle toes, hands to prayer. Exhale, above the womb space. Inhale, that river that runs up to the heart and down to the womb. Inhale, bring it up. When I'm talking about the womb, I mean the energies, the energetic imprint of that, whether you still have the physical organ or not. Back to the heart. Okay. So thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed our little mini practice. And just that sincere invitation to repeat whatever you remember. Maybe as you wake up in the morning, get out into the garden, do these movements. Maybe if you feel like you just need a shift of gear, just whatever, maybe that's the shaking of the legs or kicking of the legs. Maybe that's the shaking of the body. Maybe that's a little honoring of the elements that we just did, right? These are simple, accessible. These are for you whenever you need them. Okay, hope to see you soon.